We actually had the idea of starting a space when I was starting to work after my maternity leave. My first son was 3 months old and I thought we need a new workspace because I was actually standing in a client's office having a phone call. I was like, this can't be the workplace of the future. And then I got into the whole female networks and I was like, this is amazing and has this amazing energy and vibe. So I decided to make a female space. And I met Kat and Sarah. And then we really developed the idea on who are the women we want to target and how would a space look like. So my motivation was finding a new place to work and give women a space where they can unfold this amazing vibe they just have when they are together.
Together we really dove into those female networks here, especially in Berlin, but also all over Germany, and found out what we are really passionate about. Also the struggles of women, but also their goals, especially those driven women out there that create this energy, and we wanted to give them the space.
So I came from abroad, I grew up in South America with very strong women, and I saw early on kind of the value that women bring to any table. And I actually noticed that in Germany, I felt that was lacking a little bit. So I saw in Berlin there were networks forming, it was here, but I came from other big cities in New York and London, and that movement was just much stronger. And I felt like here women were a little bit more hesitant about it's like, do I need this? Why do I need this? And that's what I wanted to join, to kind of bring that to life and have women here, because you can describe it as much as you want and explain it as much as you want, but when they're there and they're like, oh yeah, this is different and this is bringing me something that I didn't expect and didn't know.
The most unique thing of our space is that we have the most beautiful space and the best community.
It really is the best community. We get this feedback a lot, but it doesn't end there. It really needs the community that talks to each other, that helps each other, that is a good mix, that is incentivized also by us. So it is the vibe there.
We've also proven that women do work well together and that makes sense. And we've had so many members work with each other on projects. We've started working with members. And I think Sarah once got the feedback, which was really valuable, since somebody from a big company came to one of our events and she said, this is the first time I actually talked to everybody at an event. Usually I walk in, it's maybe I'll strike up a conversation here or there awkwardly, but here everybody's so welcoming. And that actually happens. We don't just say, oh, it's community, which Coworking always says. But we've actually seen it happen, and that's been really awesome.
We're trying to be the best hosts that we can be and trying to create this atmosphere where they just stand in the kitchen and they just are not very stressed, because of course they need to work, but also at the same time they feel like exchanging with each other because they like to use the space that we give them.
For us, the main part of CoWomen is connecting rising women. And what we mean with rising women is they're already building a career and a life they're really passionate about, and they're go-getters. But they're looking for that community, that extra force and tribe. And we do both the community side, and then we also give them professional personal skills. We also give them opportunities to test things out, to try new things, to go beyond their usual ones. So we're definitely looking at women who already have that in them and they just want to kind of go and take it even further.